The long dark took everything from us. It stole our crops, our dreams, and for some their lives, tearing through our numbers as the darkness spread like an infectious tar. Those that escaped underground through the coal mines and deep caverns, burrowing into the heart of Mother Terra. Our future generations live on, some unaware of what was lost, but some that remember yearn to see the dawn one last time. The ordered governments have forbidden it, threatening death on those that dare to attempt to return. But to us, there is no greater death than one of lost hope. For those of us with steel hearts, there is only the climb. There is only the illumination.
Hey everybody, my name is Plainview and I'm playing the half-orc barbarian Crust Planeswalker.
Hello, this is Lydia, and I'm playing the role of Embrin Underlock.
I'm Corey and I play Carric Stormwind.
Time passes, you guys are back, refreshed after your long 8 hours of rest. One might say a long rest.
Almost as soon as Carric wakes up, he's gonna, jump out of bed, start digging around his belongings for, the actual real version of that book.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as the other two begin to stir, he's gonna be like, did either of you have any strange dreams? Just, unusually terse for someone who's pretty, jovial normally.
I look at Carric cautiously, know what sort of dreams.
I believe some sort of divine entity tried to contact me.
An entity.
Yup, not very happy about it. I finally, find the book and pull it out and start flipping through. I flip through, 10, 15 pages, and then my head kind of snaps up, and I'm like, there's a cleric here. I wonder if she's done tending to our friend's wounds yet. And then I'm gonna, back into the book.
She was still up when I went to bed. If she's not still up now, she's probably quite exhausted.
Yes, most likely.
Should we check on the cleric first, or should we check on our the person we saved?
It could be one and the same, really.
They're probably together. Real quick, Zoob.
Yep.
I want to use my religion skill to see if I know of any deities that have a hollow compass rose as their holy symbol or a relevant symbol to them.
Sure.
Gods, lesser gods, demons, the whole fucking gamut. How do I keep rolling so low on +6?
Welcome to the Roll20 struggle. So, yeah, as far as you know, none of the main ones really, ring a bell. You got your Lathanders, your Asmodeuses, your Palors, your Thor, your Tears, rather, and,
Mistral.
Yeah, all that good stuff. No. None of the main gods rock anything like that. So, maybe you might have seen something like that in your studies on some ancillary book that you were reading that was mildly related to a thing you were actually researching. But nothing really immediately springs to mind.
What? I don't get it, Carric. You didn't have any wine last night. It's kind of weird seeing you so shaken.
This was not a normal dream, of that I am certain.
Are you sure you hadn't loosed some kind of spell in your sleep?
No, I'm absolutely sure of that.
And what did this dream entail? What was it about?
There was some sort of sigil made out of pure weave energy, the essence of magic, and it spoke to me in a language that I do not fully understand.
It spoke?
Yes.
What did this thing look like?
A 4-pointed star, hollow at its core.
Nothing like that comes to mind. Maybe you took something you didn't know? Maybe you drank something?
No, he didn't. I watched him. It was boring.
Okay, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that glowing observance, Emperor. Alright, so I've been flipping through the book, like, through this whole thing. Could I possibly make an Arcana check with advantage using the book to try and get some more information?
Yeah, sure.
Do it. Do it.
Watch, I'll roll 2 5s.
Oh,
So you rolled a 2-5. That's like 2 5s.
Oh, there we go. I told you I could sense it.
Some of the miners, particular ones, the way more downtrodden ones, the ones that get kind of pushed to the back of the line, the more soot-covered ones, some of them have been grouping
Okay.
up in like small groups as of late. You were noticing that as you were making your rounds in the quarry, and they were muttering in a language that you kind of like remember in the back of your head when you're cross-referencing the books on like not really ancient religions, but like, you know, formative religions of the country that you used to be a part of upside. I guess an analog would be like in the modern world there's like neo-paganism, which is like a amalgamation of like old rites and rituals and magics carried over from like thousands of years and kind of modernized in a dicey new trendy package. Shout out to my Wiccan friends out there. So anyways, but yeah, like it's kind of like that. Like it was very much like that sectarian type of ancient language that was happening in that group. They pretty much spoke in that language when they were in that group.
So what you're saying is there's basically a cult out there that's using the draconic version of Church Latin.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I kind of want to see where this goes.
That sounds like a lead. So at this point, I'm gonna, like, snap the book shut and mutter, "Thank you, Father." I'm going to shove it back into my bag, and I'm like, deep breath to, like, steady my nerves. Perhaps downstairs or in town we can find some breakfast while we wait for our friend.
Sure, I'll go. I'm down for that.
Let's make sure she's not screwed. Ugh. It's too early for pretty words. I don't know how you do it.
Alright. So you guys head downstairs?
Yeah.
Cool. You see a kind of haggard Azim. She's trying to pass it off, you know, like she combs her hair in a certain way to make her, you know, still the pretty tiefling that she normally is, but, you know, with like a little bit of an edge. She tries to pass it off like that. You can clearly tell that she's just been up all night and she looks exhausted, trying to tend to her bar, you know, doing the basic stuff of, you know, collating the cups, making sure that all the bottles are in order, that type of deal.
Good morning, Azim.
Huh? Oh, hi. Sorry. I was kind of in the middle of something. How can I help you?
Are you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you don't look so well.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. That's rude. You shouldn't say that. I'm fine. And she's like kind of in a tussle, and she rushes around and like tries to get her bar back in order, flipping over cups, taking some cups that look clearly unwashed and, you know, stowing them away, that type of deal.
Can we help?
I'm fine. She's trying to articulate what she's saying, but you can clearly tell her hands are kind of like shaking, like really minutely. She's trying to cover it up.
Do you require more sleep?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all good. You know, we just gotta wait for the afternoon. That's all.
How is Marcus doing?
Oh, Marcus? Oh, yeah. He's doing better. When you brought him back, it wasn't good. He got a lot of something in his lungs.
Yeah.
It took a while.
Spores, I imagine.
Yeah, kind of. It was more like powder than it was like spores in the normal sense.
Powder.
Powder, you say?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
chalk. You guys know what chalk looks like, right?
Yes, I do.
Remember?
Certainly.
Yeah. Not many people do, actually. And she kind of like grabs from underneath the desk and is like actually writing chalk to a chalkboard right now about like daily specials and things of that nature.
Embrin's eyebrows raise up, and she says, "Okay, I've seen chalk or chalk-like stuff come crumbling out of a wall as a strong person like Krusk here might have whacked a pickaxe into it, but what you're doing, that's new to me."
Yeah, it's not easy. You have to compact the lie and get it to work with certain material components. Sorry, that's, you know, a lot of technical work that goes into it. It's a pain in the ass, but you know, it's
really the only alternative I have right now for writing. And, I need to do that. She kind of looks at the rest of the books in a very kind of wide-eyed, manic...
Carric kind of like offhandedly mutters, yes, and charcoal is just barbaric.
Yeah, just the worst. It's nothing like chalk, right? Yeah, nothing like chalk.
I still prefer ink.
I would love ink. I would kill for ink. I would literally kill someone for ink. Her hands are, like, trembling.
Carric, like, low-key shifts his traveling pack more to, like, his back. Like, so...
Please don't.
She seems, like, way more preoccupied on trying to open up shop in her current condition. Yeah, he's making a recovery. It might be a couple days. I'm not sure when he'll be conscious. Terrible, whatever happened to him.
Was he able to speak to you at all over the night?
No, he was... pretty much babbled, and that was the extent of it, and then passed out.
He can't speak, can he?
Nothing coherent that could have given us a hint as to the fate of Orlus and Epitus?
Marcus went northwest. They usually fork out after a little bit, and then they go off in angular, like 45-degree directions. So I would guess whoever would be the second would be going up straight north.
When she starts that, she says Marcus went northwest. I have, like, legit facial tick in response to the word northwest.
I mean, that's what their plan was. That Marcus was going to take a southwestern to a northwestern path, because they kind of found that in their travels. And that the other one was going to go north, because that's what they always do. And then the other one goes northeast, because that's what they always do.
It's a lead. We can at least find the others.
There is another issue I was hoping you could assist with.
What is it? Her hands start going from trembling to, like, almost full-on shaking.
May I borrow your chalk for a moment?
I mean, I don't really have too much of it. I'd like it back, like, pretty much after I lend it to you.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to destroy it.
I know you wouldn't. I just, it takes so long to make that.
She has, like, a chalkboard that she was drawing on?
Yeah, she was writing, like, daily specials.
Okay, so, like, towards the bottom of the chalkboard where she hasn't done any writing yet, I'm going to draw the symbol of the four-pointed star with the hollow in the middle, and I'm like, do you have any idea what this is?
No, I don't.
I kind of sigh and I hand the chalk back to her. This symbol came to me in a dream last night.
I only deal with celestials.
So this is non-celestial. That's more information than I had, if that's the case.
I don't know. Look, I don't know anything about any occult stuff or anything of that nature. That doesn't look like anything in my church, and honestly, I would stay away from that.
I would love to stay away from it if it wasn't in my mind.
Can us plebes who onlooking take a look at it and see if it sparks anything?
Tell me something. Have you ever heard of a cult? I believe there might be some miners involved that uses a strange offshoot of the Draconic language.
She pauses at that thought. Kind of confused expression across her face. She's gonna roll Arcana. 1 second as I get my dice. Feels nice to roll real dice. This is my nice dice rolling song. No, I can't say that I have.
Interesting.
Look, I mean, just keep me away from it, okay? I just want to live my life.
I certainly understand that, but if it has anything to do with what's happening with this town right now, it may be the key to putting a stop to it.
Yeah, then I'm gonna have to move again.
Then perhaps do you know anyone else who might know about this? Who might know of anything concerning magic?
Well, it'd be Marcus, but he's unconscious right now.
Damn it.
Do you have access to any sorts of divination spells that might be of assistance?
I'm not casting divination spells in my bar. I mean, we could go somewhere else.
We were thinking of looking for breakfast out in the greater town. I know you have work to do, but you need to eat too.
It's fine.
Look, we're friends now. If there's something we can do, we want to help.
She actually, kind of melts at the word friend a little bit. And you see, some water go in the eyes. I mean...
I hope you drank your water last night.
Oh, that was you? I was wondering where that came from.
I did try to be quiet about it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't notice you coming, so I guess that's something. Yeah, I don't know of any other breakfast places. I suppose we could go down to the far end.
If you'll show us. we're happy to follow.
She leads you, I mean, because you remember